What if one of the most controversial heroes in Overwatch 2, Wrecking Ball, was added to Marvel Rivals? Let's get into it. So Wrecking Ball was a very controversial character added to Overwatch 2. He'd be considered a vanguard in Marvel Rivals because he's a tank character in Overwatch 2. His ability kit is very unique to the Marvel Rivals game, so I think he'd be a great addition. His primary is quad SMGs. He has 4 SMGs, 2 on each side. Passive is roll. When he rolls around, he gains momentum by rolling in a singular direction. And if he gains enough momentum, his roll will actually deal damage when in ball form. In ball form, he can use ability Grappling Hook to grapple to a nearby structure, and then use ability Pile Driver to whip around and then pile drive down, dealing massive damage. And then ability Adaptive Shield is similar to Venom's Symbiotic Resistance, where he gains shields per enemies nearby. And then his ultimate Minefield, he places 18 explodable balls that float in the air that if an enemy hits them, well, they explode like a mine. The only 2 edits I would do is reduce his cooldowns on Adaptive Shield to 12 seconds instead of 15, and Pile Driver to 6 seconds instead of 8, giving him more mobility and more adaptive resistance. The first possible team-up is Armored Assault, featuring Invisible Woman and Orisa. When Invisible Woman is active, Orisa's Javelin Spin is replaced by the ability to place a curved shield, cooldown 6 seconds, we already talked about this. But when Invisible Woman is also active, Adaptive Shield, Hammond's ability, generates a 1.5 second barrier on activation that gives Wrecking Ball a shield as well as adaptive shields. And when Orisa is active, of course, he gains Steel Force to Invisible Woman. His passive range 75 to 150 over health based on how much healing Invisible Woman does, and grants temporary invisibility for Invisible Woman's shields at full power for 6 seconds after casting. And finally, when Wrecking Ball is active, Invisible Woman gets an extra use of Force Physics, which is worth her pull and push ability, and reduces its cooldown by 1 second per enemy pulled or pushed with it. Another possible team-up is Rattigan teaming up with the rodent superheroes of Wrecking Ball, who is a guinea pig in a giant mech suit, Squirrel Girl, and Rocket. When Squirrel Girl is active, Rocket's healing orbs explode on contact with enemies, and Pile Driver winds up longer, gaining 50 more max damage, and roll deals ×2 damage to Vanguard's tank heroes. When Rocket is active, both heroes heal plus 100 extra from health packs, both Squirrel Girl and Wrecking Ball. And when Wrecking Ball is active, Squirrel Girl gains an extra use of Tail Bounce, allowing you more mobility. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below, and comment down below your thoughts on Wrecking Ball being added to Marvel Rivals, and I'll see you in the next hero. Toodaloo!